Hey, how's it going, everyone? How you guys doing tonight, today, wherever you're from in this beautiful world? Welcome to another episode of I Like Your Style. This month we're doing stouts for 4 weeks, so we'll show off any stout you want to bring. Um, Preferably be um, think about what people have brought the week before, and you know what I'm saying, like mix it up, get different types of stouts in there, this that. um cool, so we got a cool panel here, of course. We got, thank you guys for being here. We got Bumpy Road Brewery, we got Miscellaneous Brew Reviews, and Beer Man, and anyone else that wants to show up. So all right, Burley Sullivan, what's up, Burley? Cheers, man. Cheers to you. Thanks for
Woo!
being here. Right on, right on. All right, let's get this show on the road. Bumpy Road Brewery.
All right. Well, this is a beer that was gifted me from John and Nellie, Georgia Beer Reviews. It comes from Treehouse Brewing Company out of Massachusetts. We got a few other places as well. This one's brewed in Charlton, Massachusetts, and it is called Double Shot. And it says Double Shot Technicolor on the backside. So it's 10.8% ABV. It's an Imperial Stout. This beer is in this bottle, even though it's a can, was conditioned atop a custom blend of house roasted coffee that thoughtfully accentuates the broad spirit, and character of our coffee program here at Treehouse. Flavor notes of dark chocolate, cocoa powder, and syrupy caramel. It combines the best elements of monochrome and house blend. I guess those are their coffees. A couple of them, anyways. Double Shot Technicolor will pair perfectly with your favorite sweater this fall. Enjoy. Let's go ahead and give it a pour. I've had it out for a while, and this was just canned October 25th, so definitely not aged.
Fresh. It's good, yeah.
And I typically do not like coffee stouts all that much, so we'll see. Some of them are decent. It depends on how sweet they are. Yeah, this one is pouring pretty dark.
Yeah, it is. Jeez.
Yeah, that's probably going to overflow. Oh, no. Little cheating action going on there. Very dark head. This is black, and that is a very rich brown coloration. Extremely tight bubbles, very frothy head to it. So just off the froth, you can taste the coffee. So
Nice.
All right, we'll get into it later on. But that's what I got.
All right, man. Thank you, Bumpy. All right, looks good. Miscellaneous.
Right. Cheers, everybody. So tonight I got a product from Victory. This is their Storm King. I guess their 25th anniversary. They're dropping this again. That's what it says on their website. 9.1%, 65 IBUs, Pilsner, malts, Pilsner, Vienna, Cafara, Cascade, Chinook, and Centennial on the hops. Said it's supposed to have robust notes of espresso, chocolate, and be a full-bodied, legendary full-bodied stout. I don't know. I had one of these. It's kind of putting a few back that night. Oh, that glass looks horrible. Oh, well. That is a dirty glass. Oh, shit.
You guys are cheaters. Let's see if I can do it now.
I should have learned that. So, yeah, definitely pretty. It's brown, dark brown. It's got like a ruby mahogany hue on the bottom. Khaki colored head. Pretty frothy looking. Yeah, looks almost two-toned. From where I'm at, a little darker up here and then a little bit lighter on the bottom.
Nice. Pretty beer. Looks good.
Yeah.
Nice, man.
Cheers, guys.
Thank you, miscellaneous. Yeah, man. All right.
Cheers.
Here we go. All right. So some good beers there. I've got one from it's a definite imperial. It's from Boulevard.
Yeah,
Magic Drip.
I'm
It's
excited for you.
nice. I'm looking forward to this. You'll be
So
excited.
these are all like coffee type stouts then, huh?
They sure are.
And they're all
And we
imperial, and we didn't even
Nobody planned this shit.
nobody planned it.
just great minds work alike. You know, that's how it is. Uh, Imperial Stout with coffee. It's a wheated stout, 13.5% alcohol by volume, 23 IBUs, and it was 16th of August of 23 is what they give it to. So just got some time for aging in this, of course. Let's go ahead and open this up.
Beer's so thick, dude.
Wow. It was about, what, 6-7 is what? Yeah, 6-7 a bottle. Oh, it's the head's definitely forming. It's more of like a silky head, an oily kind of silky looking head on the side. It is definitely a dark brown, real dark, yeah, good brown, like just like Bumpy's head. I mean, um, and your guys, you had a lighter head actually. Bumpy's head was a nice brown. This is an opaque, dark chocolate looking beer for sure. Little lighter at the bottom, you can see that. Oh boy. What is this again? What's this on? Coffee and just Colombian coffee, barrel aged wheated imperial stout with Colombian coffee. Yeah, dude, I get that nice barrel ass kind of feel to it. It's really nice. Nice vanillas in there. There's vanillas. There's chocolates. Vanilla feelings kind of making it. I'll get into this. We'll get into this. Hell yeah! I just go for days on this one. All right, cheers. Let's get Bumpy back up here.
All right. Well, this one is not barrel aged. This is not a barrel aged one. I think a barrel aging would, that always makes it better.
Yeah.
Take a crappy beer and you barrel age it, it makes it at least good. Yeah, the aromas. It's got kind of a quick hint of like some type of like berry type note to it. Kind of a almost like a strawberry or a. Yeah, I would go with like a strawberry type nose a little bit, which is weird, unless that's coming from the coffee. Coffees can give off weird aromas sometimes. There's a bit of chocolate in there, and caramel, a little bit roasty. But yeah, the first thing I was noticing was that kind of strawberry scent, which is weird because they don't mention that at all in this.
Yeah, that's weird.
And strawberry is a hard scent to pick up, especially in something that's kind of deep and robust. But yeah, I think it's more on the kind of caramel mark than chocolate or like very roasted or coffee-esque. But anyways, let's dive in, see what the mouthfeel and everything's like on this. Cheers.
Yeah,
All right,
cheers, man.
Cheers.
Full body, chewy, low carbonation, very, very soft, smooth on the palate. Some chocolate notes in there. I would say it's a darker chocolate for sure. It's not super sweet. Try not to go right to the finish on the first thing I'm talking about, but damn, the finish comes up and I'll get to it. All right.
Better like it, or those people from Treehouse, oh, there's a cult following, they'll come get you.
Yeah. There's a chocolate up front, kind of a caramel flavor, dead center, and then it just really leans into this like acridness. I think coming from the coffee, it's acrid, bitter finish that lingers on. Definitely not a super sweet coffee. It's leaving the aftertaste. I'm hating the aftertaste in this. Where can I go? The 10.8% ABV is, I mean, it's a thick beer, so it's filling. So it drinks like a bigger beer, but I mean, there's no like real alcohol flavors. Um, there's a little slight bit of a burn though. There's a little bit of a burn in the back of the throat. Uh, Maybe my acid reflux wanted to kick this back out with the acrid bittering finish that just lingers on. See what it belches tastes like. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna keep drinking. If I notice any other flavor notes, then I'll come out and say them. But I'll be trying to think of a score for this one. Yeah.
Awesome. What was that percentage again?
10.8.
Oh, 10.8. Okay. Oh, well, thanks, Bumpy. All right, let's get miscellaneous.
All right. Well, shit, I brought the little beer this time. All right. So, yeah, definitely kept some serious lacing there. Got a little bit of a fingernail head still left on it. But, yeah, nose on this. It's like a crackery cookie, like a malt. I think they're getting more cookie with the chocolate that's coming off of this. Coffee is not really present in this, or espresso, whatever they claimed it to be. It's there. It's kind of very, very mild, mellow in the background. This is pretty fresh beer, and it does have some hop notes coming off of it. I mean, Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, they're pretty much all around the same realm. There's a very light pine citrusness to it. I don't know. They say robust malt roast. I don't know. I wouldn't call it robust, but it's not too bad. So, cheers. Let's give it a try. Yeah,
Nice,
9.1. Not too boozy on the nose either.
Cheers, man.
I'd say it's a full body beer, leaning more towards medium. Wow, this is nuts. Definitely get a bready, like bread crust cut type of thing coming on in the flavor. Coffee's there. It's very, like I said, very light. This beer is not extremely hoppy, but it's very hop forward. It's dry finish, slight bitter, not overly bitter. Definitely get that pine, a little citrus. This drinks, if it didn't have that little bit of chocolate going for it, this would be, in my opinion, almost like black IPA all the way. So, yeah, burley. I'm sure Bumpy will get to that in a bit, but very hoppy, earthy, grapefruit, pine on the finish. I'm very surprised. Like I said, when I tried this the other night, I had the same kind of experience. I think I'm going to take the other 2 bottles of this I got. I'm going to stash them away for a little bit and maybe see if the hops will drop out a bit. I think maybe it's a little too green, but it's still good, very good.
Nice. Yeah, that sounds good though. Yeah.
Different,
yeah, man.
It's different, out of the norm, you know.
Yeah.
But good, still good. Cheers.
Awesome, man. Nice review. Cheers, miscellaneous. All right. Let's get into this beast, complex beast. All right. So milk chocolate kind of comes more than like a baker's. It does have a coffee. It almost tastes like a, or smells kind of like a cappuccino or something, or a, you know what I mean, like more of like a
Mhm.
milked up coffee with creamer and all that. It's got that vanilla
Yeah.
kick, that whiskey bourbon kind of thing. Um, yeah, you were putting it up there. It was in aged like what 12 months or something in
I think
bourbon
it's like
barrels.
8 to 18 months in
8 to 18.
various barrels.
Nice. Wow. But it does, yeah, it does have that nice barrel esque thing. It has the vanilla, it has the bourbon thing. Um, it's not like boozy smelling though. It's very smooth on the nose. It's got a chocolate espresso thing too. It's got a nice double burst of espresso in there. I kind of get that. Um, yeah, man. Let's look at real. We looked at it. Let's get into it. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Smooth, soft. It's got a cherry or no, like a fruit, like a plummy or something. There's some kind of raspberry or something, or blackberry or raspberry kind of thing going on, or plummy, figgy or something. It's kind of sweet, very sweet actually. It's not like cloying though. It's dries off. It The alcohol in it is there. You get it, but it's very smooth and well blended with all the flavors. So it kind of it's just makes it presents itself as a very dangerous beer. It's a sipper for sure. Take this slowly, folks. If you get it, might be your only beer for half of your night. I'm just saying for some. Um, it goes back. It doesn't have an. It's not like accurate or anything. It's not like not roasty like that. It's not real bready so much either. It's just kind of like that fruity, sweet, milky espresso kind of vanilla bean, chocolatey. You get it's very rich. It's very rich and very like I don't know. It's not bad. The fruity kind of the fruity's a little crazy. It's crazy. It takes a little getting used to it. It did give me a nice little fruit burst, like dark fruit burst. I wasn't expecting that. Um, but it's not bad. The finish is kind of a dry finish. The carbonation is kind of low, medium low, and the body is definitely a rich, full body. Mouthfeel, like I said, is just creamy and sweet and nice, fruity and coffee, and it's man, I can keep going, dude. There's a lot. I don't get like leathers and stuff like that or anything like. It's not like super complex, but it definitely sticks with those like two or three, whatever the hell. What is it? Coffee, chocolate, and vanillas and whiskey. Kind of sticks with all those things. Sticks to the story. So, good beer. I really like this. I definitely have some thoughts here. So I am going to take it back to Bumpy.
Yeah. I would say on this brew, I mean, fantastic mouthfeel. That's great. Awesome look to it. Aromas weren't too bad. It was strange picking up on strawberry notes. Like I said, I think that may have been coming from one of their coffee beans because it doesn't smell like a cup of coffee. You know, like I don't mind a cup of coffee. I enjoy the aromas of fresh brewed coffee. Um, when I drink my coffee, I like it to have plenty of sugar and cream in it. Makes it a bit more on the caramel side, a bit sweeter. Uh, but I still like a little bit of that roast behind the sweetness. I don't like 100% like sweet. I just don't like black coffee. In this double shot, it's like the coffee itself is not really shining through. There's no real coffee notes. It's just the bittering effect of the coffee, which is pretty nasty. Um, so the bit of chocolate that's in it, fine. I think it could use a bit more of a roast type thing, that roasty toasty, a bit more breadiness, whatnot from the malts. It's lacking that. Um, The caramel note in there is nice, picking up on a bit of that. It's not overly caramel in the flavor, but there's a slight hint of that. And then it's just that acrid, burnt, like flavor, the coffee bitterness. The finish is just bitter and earthy, and
My favorite.
it's just not a good aftertaste on the palate. So I think if this actually tasted more like a cup of coffee actually tastes, it would have been better. It would have been better for me instead of just the kind of the stuff that I absolutely hate about coffee, which is that bitter acridness. I'm I'm feeling a score from me, and now there's some people out there, obviously, treehouse huggers, are gonna think that this is like the greatest thing ever because everything they
It's
make
so
is the greatest
good.
thing. It's not. There's so many like Founders Breakfast Stout. I mean, that's a coffee stout. That's a fantastic coffee stout. I love that. There's a few other coffee stouts out there that are higher up there for me as well. This one is landing at like an 85 out of 100. And that's it's just like there's certain saving graces to it. Like I said, that bit of caramel in there is nice. The chocolate's not too dark chocolate. It is a darker chocolate. The body on it is really that saving. It's like marshmallowy body to this. The mouthfeel is just super smooth, silky, which is great. But yeah, when it all comes down to it, I think the flavors are the most important thing, and especially what you're left with on the palate after you finish the beer is mightily important. And this one just totally fails on my palate for that. So 85 out of 100.
Well, it still passes.
Still passes.
All right. Cool, man. Thank you, Bumpy.
I hate when the beer's like that, dude. Acrid black coffee.
Yeah,
Never any good.
it's get a little rough.
All right, yeah. So the Storm King. Final thoughts. The hoppiness did start to fall off a little bit on the nose. I mean, it's been sitting here open, warming up. Wish I could have got a little bit more warm, but you know what? Fuck it. Let Josh go. See
You
what
want
he's
Josh
got.
to go? Yeah, let's do that. All
Let
right.
him get caught up. I guess
Cool.
get
Welcome,
this warmed
Josh.
up a little
All
bit
right,
more.
thanks for having me, beer man. Sorry I'm late to the party.
Oh, you're all right.
Tonight I got from Triple Crossing out of Richmond, Virginia, Slow Descent. It's a bottle conditioned American stout at 8.5%. Give it a little featuring a grist of 100% UK Maris Otter, brown and black malt, fermented with dependable UK ale strain to historically accurate ale bit drier level of sweetness than current stouts, and bottle conditioned at length for velvety, lush carbonation. So, first time having this one. Picked it up a couple months ago.
Damn.
Figured I'd crack it open. It's been in the other fridge, 55. So, pour it up here and see what we get. There's smoke coming out of there.
I hope you get loads of coffee just so you can keep this coffee thing going.
Right? Yeah, it says you're supposed to get tobacco and coffee, and so we shall see. So, nice dark brown. I wouldn't say it's like super jet black. It looks darker on screen. Maybe about a less than a finger head is slowly dissipating pretty quick. Nice type of mocha head, some nice bubbles up top. Get some of that chocolate. Smells like kind of like a dry stout, almost like a dry Irish stout kind of, maybe because it's bottle conditioned. Get a lot of that maltiness. Not really any coffee. Maybe a little bit of vanilla. Definitely some tobacco. like I said, very malty right off the nose. So yeah, let's see what I pull out in the taste. Cheers.
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 Oh yeah, very roasty, malty, kind of a thin bodied on it. Kind of has that taste of like the smell of like a campfire type. You know, you kind of get those aromas, but taste wise, like you kind of get the maltiness, a little bit of that bitterness. Not a lot of sweetness in it. Like I said, when I first smelt it, it kind of smelled like a dry Irish stout kind of thing. Not barrel aged, only 8.5%. Starting to get a little more of the sweetness, maybe a little bit of vanilla, some of that tobacco in there. Not tasting the 8.5% whatsoever. Like it drinks like a 5%, 6% maybe. Like I said, thin mouthfeel on this one, thin body. It's not bad. I mean, it's kind of like it says an American stout. It's not, big and bold and all these adjuncts and stuff. It's just a nice American stout. Like I said, it's not super cold. It's about 55 degrees, so I guess that's ideal temperature for what you want to keep your stouts and darker beers at. But yeah, I'm gonna keep drinking on this one, and or you want me to give my score now, or?
Yeah, you can go. Yeah, we're all on the same. That way, we're on the same page. Yeah.
It's not bad. I mean, it's not what I was expecting it to be. I'm kind of getting more of the dark kind of chocolate now. That's starting to warm up a little bit. They said they taste notes of dark espresso beans, which I'm not getting. Toasted walnut, vanilla cream. I guess there's a little bit of vanilla, but like I said, it's more roasty, toasty type traditional stout, non-barrel aged. But it's not bad. I mean, I don't know if nice little. I mean, you could probably drink this in the summertime. To be honest with you, it's that light. Not what some of their other stouts are kind of like. They're all barrel aged and they have a bunch of adjuncts and stuff. But score wise, for what it is, give it an 85. It's not bad.
Bad enough. Yeah, it's a good score. 85 is a great score, actually. Still. So.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's just an American stout. I mean, there's no thrills or anything to it. It's just get that roasty toastiness, some of that chocolate, like the baker's chocolate, and a little bit of sweetness. But yeah, not too much to it. 8.5%, you can down this whole bottle pretty
simple,
quickly.
Strong American stout.
Yeah, exactly. So, yeah, Slow Descent from Triple Crossing. I don't think they don't distribute, but yeah. Cheers, Beer Man. Thanks for having me on. Coming in late, but appreciate it.
No problem. Anytime. You're always welcome. So
cheers.
All right, man. Cheers. Cheers. Let's get back to miscellaneous.
All right. So yeah, it's warmed up exponentially. Like I said, those hop notes did die down a little bit on the nose, a little bit on the flavor. It still comes with that. Just there's that hot bitterness all on the sides of the tongue on the finish. It's dry. I am picking up a little bit more of that like roasted coffee, and it's definitely more on the finish, like a long finish. Take a couple breaths, you get it, but it's overall not too robust. Like I said, in my opinion, I think this beer might be a little too green. It should probably sit for a few months, and I guarantee you that real sharp hot bitterness and bite would calm down. Like I said, stout, yeah. I mean, it is. I think more, like I said, it does lean more towards some of the black IPAs I have tried, just with the aggressive hoppiness of it. Other than that, it's not bad. It's definitely great fairly easy drinking beer. Only got 65 IBUs, but boy, they're kicking all of them right now. It's a good product. Victory puts out good stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna hold on to a couple of these and maybe do a review a couple months from now. Score-wise, I think I'm right around where you guys are. I'm gonna stick this at. For now, I'll stick it at an 87.
Nice. That's good.
It's still good. It's drinkable. 9.1 is not too heavy of a hitter. It's going to put you out. So not bad. Like I said, I definitely think if I let this sit, I could see some changes in it. So we
Nice.
shall see. Cheers.
Right on, dude. Cheers. Thank you. Thank you, Miscellaneous. All right. Hey, all right. This beer was is very complex and delicious. I was reading Columbia Coffee. I used to actually work in a roaster. I used to bag. The guy did craft coffee, and he had his nice little roasting machine. He actually started on a big old, huge, like antiquous one. Like you see the beans roll around at a certain temperature, and they turn a certain color and roast up at whatever you need. But yeah, the flavors do come out. And for Colombia, it's a lot of berry stuff coming out, berries and chocolates, fruity notes. Caramel was a big one, apple, red fruits like berries, citrusy and fruity at times, though, and hints of spice. So there was a lot of expression of that in this. It could have even been the yeast they used. It could have been other adjuncts they put in here. Could have been the barrel aging process of whatever they used. Maybe it buried up and got all like fruity. I don't know, but it was just it had a very nice expression of berries or fruit or some kind of like dark fruit or something. But it really rang through with that bourbon barrel-esque kind of vanilla chocolate. Espresso was just more of like a latte or a cappuccino or something like that. More of a milked up version of a coffee, but very nice, very strong, rich. I'm still trying to sip it. I mean, it's buzzing my head right now. Like I'm getting buzzed, like literally, like sitting here. I'm gonna have to give some of this to my wife. She'll have a fun time with it. But yeah. So I'm gonna give this for the complexity of it, the creativity, the feeling in my mouth, the look of it, everything. I'll give it a 95 out of 100. I thought it was very delicious. I would love to get this again and keep it as one of my wine of beers. You know what I mean? One of the ones you have late at night or on a nice dark Christmas night, or whatever. It's just perfect for the season. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Let's get to we'll just do this and do some shouts, man. Shout it out.
Well, come back to me. I'm going to go see if my wife will take a sip of this just so I can see what she thinks about it so I can tell you all. All right.
No problem. No problem. Miscellaneous. All right.
I looked it up. I did look it up on Untapped, and the Treehouse Huggers did come out in force. It scores a 4.47 out of 5 on Untapped.
Wow. Jeez. It's crazy.
Shout outs. Let me see. 7:20 tonight is gonna 7:20 and 7:30. There's gonna be 2 wild card shows on. You either go to Rontario's or you could go over and join with Thomas Metal 75, aka Massachusetts Beer Reviews. Yeah, it's a wild card. You can bring anything. So any type of wine, liquor, beer, seltzer, any kind of alcoholic beverage is welcome at both of those functions. What else in the week? Food Friday with Alex. It's going to be anything that involves bacon. So anything that has bacon on it and a beer. Pretty simple, cut and dry. Yeah. Thursday, I'm going to be doing a show, another Thursday night beer sesh. Probably sit down with 3 or 4 beers, do a couple reviews in succession. I got some stuff lined up, so stay tuned for that. Probably do that at 7 tomorrow, 7 Eastern. So stay tuned for that. And I think that's pretty much it. I didn't get any emails today, so I don't know if what the APB is going to happen. It's the first Wednesday.
Oh yeah, sometimes he's later with that. So yeah, just look out for it, I guess.
Yeah.
So,
Either way,
cheers,
it's all
guys.
good.
Thanks for having me,
Cheers.
here, man.
Thank you. Hey,
Always
thank
a
you,
pleasure.
man. Thank you, man.
Cheers, miscellaneous.
All right, Bumpy's back.
I'm back. All right, so here's what my wife I handed it to her. She took a sniff, and she said, "Ooh." And then she took a sip, and she went, she said it tasted like extra burnt coffee. She's like, it's not good at all. As I was walking back here, she goes, I think there's a sourness to it as well. So she said it was disgusting. So, yeah.
Damn.
So
Damn.
confirmed.
There it
She
is.
gave it a 1 on
folks.
Untapped.
Yeah. Don't always trust what you read from people that hype up breweries, because they will give their favorite brewery the highest score all the time. So yeah, shout outs. We got just my regular videos coming out. I drop those usually Wednesday and Friday for my 50-point inspections. And then we have After Dark beers, which is now moved to Monday because Malting Monday is over with. So After Dark beers, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. My channel, Bumpy Road Brewery. And bring a dark beer, much like this one, but probably not this one, unless you want to. Yeah.
Hey,
On
that's
to
cool
Josh.
though.
Cheers.
Cheers. Thanks, Bumpy. Yeah, Josh, you got anything to share?
Just the usual. Instagram, Philly Crooker 87 is where I'm at. You'll see me pop up on some of these streams here and there, reviews. Yeah, I mean, I think everyone kind of shouted everybody out for the most part. I don't think of anything else. So, yeah.
Nice. Yeah, follow him on Instagram, man. Great dude here, man. All these guys are great. So, yeah. Right on. Cheers, dude. Yeah, so Beer and Cheese will just be just another open one for next Tuesday, 8 o'clock. Spring what you like. I don't care what it is. And we'll just try and be creative, you know. Don't just go to the grocery store and get like cruddy crud. You know, if you can spend a little extra dimes and get something nice, go for it. Or find something that's at your local co-op or something crazy that you've never seen before. That's always interesting. But, you know, honestly, if you want to bring Kroger, bring it. I don't care. Bring a Budweiser and Kroger, 8 o'clock Eastern. And Wednesday will be our second stout one. So we'll do same as well. Bring something creative, something no one's done. All of us brought like coffee ones today. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
Well, was Josh's coffee? Was yours a coffee?
It says they didn't specifically say it had coffee in it, but they just said there was notes of dark espresso beans, which, I mean, you kind of get a little bit of coffee, but it's kind of more roasty, toasty, malty chocolate
mixed in well with it. Yeah. Well, cool. Hopefully, I mean, maybe our minds will work the same, you know, and we'll all bring like a fucking Irish stout or something next week. Right. But I just said it. I put it in the energy. No, don't bring that. Well, if you want, I don't care. But Wednesday, 6 o'clock Eastern. Bring any stout you'd like. We've got 3 more weeks of this, and then we'll jump to something else for December. So and breweries coming along as always. So I try. I'm trying to do my best. I'm not a construction worker, so bear with me. It's really hard. Anyway, hey, thanks guys. I appreciate the panel. You guys rock, man. As always. Bumpy Road Brewery, miscellaneous brew reviews, last beer, and Beer Man. I don't rock though. I'm just me. I'm a loser. No, but the chat, man, rocked. They were awesome tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Or today, actually, it's kind of today for me. It's still 3:40 p.m. for me. But no, thank you, guys in the chat. Appreciate you, man. As always, we're gonna go ahead and get this. My electrician's here, I think. All right, we're gonna kill this. Cheers. Sorry, Bobby.